Hi guys, I want to welcome you to my channel today. Today is going to be part 2 of my coloring book collection, and I will be showing you all the books, all my large size books and this part of the collection. So I've taken all of the large or bigger size books that I can't fit on a regular shelf, and I'm going to show you those today. So, first one I'm going to show you is this one, the Disney Thomas Kinkade Disney Princess Coloring Book. So, it is a very wide book, and it opens up like a calendar kind of, and it is about 13 inches this way, 11 inches that way. Just to kind of give you an idea if you guys are interested in this book. And it actually gives the full scenes here. And I started on one, and then I got pretty intimidated and I ended up stopping. That's the problem with this book. That's the one I started with Ariel. Kind of, sorry, I'm just trying to refocus. Yeah, need to work on that. And there's another Ariel one in here, but on the back it actually gives images of the pictures in the book. So if you need an actual reference picture, they have that in there. And this one I think I got not last year, but the year before for my birthday, because I really like Thomas Kinkade's work. And I just keep that one by the side of my desk because it's so big. Next one I have here, I'm not even going to fit it all in frame. It's Color Quest Out Animals. And this one's by John Woodcock. And I actually haven't done anything in this, so you won't be able to see anything. But the answers are on the back here. And I got this on Book Outlet. They had all three of them for like $5. So I snagged them up. So I have that one. I have the regular Color Quests. This one's by Joanna Webster. Another one I haven't done anything in, but definitely need to. And then the last one is Color Quest Cityscapes. And this one's by John Woodcock as well. Just trying to find. There. So this, it's a good thing it's color by number, because I don't know if I could ever color one of these not color by number. So there are those three. I'm just pulling some. So this one is not humongous, but it's really thick, so that's why it was in this shelf. It's Color Me Fearless by Angela Porter. And it's got like chapters in it. I've done that one. And this one, do you see the glitter? That's Sparkle Mod Podge on top of alcohol marker. So you could put it on top of alcohol marker, or you could put it on top of paint. I did that one. It was like my first one in this book. And these are from, this was Sparkle Gel Pen that came from Five Below. I actually ordered from Five Below online and got that one. No, I did another one. Done that one. Sorry, I'm just trying to, did that one last month. And I know I did a lion in here. Just trying to find him. He was all purple. I did this one, the arrow. Man, he wants to hide himself in here. As you like, get to see me flip through this book a million times to find this lion. And I know he's not in another one because this is the only one I own. So weird that it's not. Oh, I did that dragonfly one. Yeah, I don't know what I did with that lion picture. It's weird because I know that I did. I could have sworn he was in a purple. Yeah, don't know where he went. He's in here though somewhere. Yeah. There he is, of course, when I'm about to close the book. And I did this lion for a purple blue challenge. So that is Color Me Fearless. Next book I have here is the Ink House coloring book by Rory Dobner. And this book I haven't colored in yet. I would like to try to color in this one sometime this year. I am thinking about using my Distress inks and colored pencils. Next one I have here is Adult Coloring Book Treasury 2, 130 illustrations from 70 artists. And this one, if you are just getting into adult coloring for the first time and don't have any books or only have a couple and you're not sure what you're into, I'd highly suggest a book like this because it has such a variety of stuff in it. You'll kind of get the idea of what you like to color. And there's all sorts of artists in here. Dollas, simple, intricate, just all sorts of stuff. Did that one. Sparkle gel pen. That one is a gel pen again. That one with alcohol markers. And then in the back here, still here, so I took it out. I did this one. This was basically showing how you can take a silhouette and add it to a wallpaper page. And the Mickey silhouette has that Mod Podge glitter on it. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah. So that is that one. And this one I can't say who it is by because it's like a collaboration of many artists. They do have the first one as well. I just prefer the images in the second one. Next one I have here is Forest Girls Coloring Book. This is the hardbound deluxe premium edition. So this is the second one. There's also a first one. And these have gorgeous pages as I just wiggle the camera because I'm trying to get the book in frame. haven't colored in this. It's nice because they give you a reference picture and then the coloring picture. And the paper actually is very thick paper and has some tooth to it, so it takes pencils good. And I hear it takes watercolor really well, but I would be worried to use watercolor in here. I'd just be nervous I'd screw it up. Next one I have here is Lots of Dots, Beautiful Art That Starts with a Dot by Anna and Sheena. And this is basically color by color. And so you just color in the dot with the corresponding color. And technically this is single-sided because they just have this blue or green things. And they do have page numbers on them. If you like your books have page numbers. And they are perforated as well. And this is also a hardbound book. Next one I have here is a Chinese coloring book. I was sent a while ago. I actually should color in it. I had actually been squishing it between books for some time because mine had a giant fold through the center. But it looks like it's kind of, this is still kind of folded right here. I think you can get this on Amazon. And the paper, it's thicker, and it does have tooth to it. It's not incredibly thick, but some gorgeous, like, Chinese style imagery. Definitely one I would probably base with, I don't know, maybe I would do markers because I don't really care about this part. I don't know. I really should color in this one. See what I think. This next one is a spiritual coloring book, Enchanted Mandalas by Elena Shalev. And I need to actually put a little marker on this because I have colored in this book. So it's basically mandalas, and they are perforated so you can take them out. And I did this one, and this one isn't a mandala, but I just wanted to practice. This background is done with those Pebbles chalk, and I wasn't sure if I liked it or not. I mean, it looks good, but I don't like how it feels. So maybe I will spray it with my acrylic sealer, just so I don't have to feel it. And then I started on this one with just some gel pen. Didn't get very far. That's all I've done in that one. Set that aside so I make sure to put some tape on it. Alright, so this is the Peter Rabbit coloring book by Charles Centauri. This one is a gorgeous book. If you are looking for a gift for a colorist for Easter, this is definitely one that would be a great one because it has the story on the left and the images on the right. And I colored, there are some pictures on the back, so if you need reference photos, yeah. That's the one I colored. And I colored this one with Prismacolor pencils. And it was pretty quick. Didn't take too long. Next I have is Colortronic. And this is a pretty wide book, a kaleidoscope coloring book, coloring challenge, I guess I should say, by Lauren Farnsworth. So how this one works is, here are the colors. It is perforated, so you can take these images out and frame them if you want. And all the colors, all the color palettes are different for each page. And I have done, this is the first one I did. It's the tiger. I think it's really cool looking, even though some of the spots, like I use gel pen here and you can see the streaks. Yeah, it was a long time ago. I also did this elephant. I like how colorful it is. It's just so fun. And I haven't done any more in here, but there's like animals and different things. There's not just animals. I mean, there's different things in here. The Mona Lisa. Next big book I have is Corkell's Animals, and this is a color by number book. This one's by Thomas Pavitt, and this one I haven't colored in because it's relatively new to my collection. There was a sale on these on Amazon, and so I ordered it. It was like $5 or something, $5.44. And I've always wanted to try it, so I ordered it. I haven't tried it yet, though. Next large book we have is Disney Vitralis, known also as Disney Vitro, and this is by Hachette Heroes. And I have only colored one in here. And it just flipped right to it. It's the Winnie the Pooh page here. And he's got metallic watercolors on him. I don't know if you could see that. It's like, it looks better when it looks shiny. But yeah, I just use a combination of different things on this. I think I have Crayola Super Tips on here. I know I use pencils. I know I use gel pen. And yeah, I just had fun with this. So, yeah. But just to give you kind of an idea of what's in this book. So I'm just turning to the title pages. It's not a very good reference. They're basically images that are stained glass looking. And they're double-sided, so you have to keep in mind when you're coloring in this book. And the second volume is going to be released soon. I believe March was when it said it on Amazon France. Next book I have here is not really a book. It's a calendar. It's the Kelly O'Gorman 2020 calendar. And she signed this. I actually ordered this from Etsy. And it opens up obviously like this. And I've only colored the first page, the January page. And I colored this last year. This was when The Mandalorian was released because I colored him when I saw the first episode with the Baby Yoda, or Grogu as we know. But her work is just beautiful. And I'm not afraid to use alcohol markers in this, since this calendar is kind of useless now as actual dates. But I just need to color in it more. If I can flip it back to the beginning. Here gives you kind of samples of what's inside. So it's like a whale that looks like a heart. A skull. Timber. Next book I have here is called To the Ends of the Earth and Back Again by Good Wives and Warriors. And this one, I thought it would be fun to get a book like this and kind of make it a year project, just to kind of work on it bit by bit by bit, not like try to do it all in one night. There's just no way, because this is a 17-foot coloring book, and this one opens up like this. So as you can see, the imagery is beautiful and folds out and just keeps folding out and folding out. It starts off with like a white background and it ends off with like a blue as you keep going and going and going. So you don't need to worry about doing a background in this if you don't want to. But if anybody has this book and wants to take on that challenge with me, send me a message on Instagram or an email and let me know. I'm a little scared to do it by myself. So yeah, to the ends of the earth and back again. I also have this one, which is similar to that one, which is to the deep ocean. And this one's 15 feet long. That's basically ocean inspired, and it just keeps going down. There's another one that's like to the moon, and that one goes up. This one goes down. And this one's by Sarah Yoon. Next book I have here is Art of Coloring, Disney Villains, 100 Images to Inspire. And this is obviously by Disney Editions. And these are hardback books. So all of these are going to have the Disney villains in it. A lot of people don't really care for this book because it has lots of like pattern inside images and lots of wallpaper. Like, see how there's all this patterny in their dresses? That doesn't bother me. I just color it straight. I haven't colored in this one yet, but I really should. So that is that one. Next one I have was my first coloring book. That's why it looks so well loved. I even put gold gelato around the side, considering it my golden book. This is Art of Disney Animals, 100 Images to Inspire, Creativity and Relaxation. And hopefully I can stay in frame so I don't like... Alright, so I've colored this one. I think I did this one in gel pen. But these look like, I don't know what this is. I don't know if it was a marker, but there was transfer on this side, so I'm not sure. Can't remember. I did this double page spread, and so when I first got the book, I did this side. And about a year later, I decided I needed to finish this lip. It is really hard to finish something when you've grown so much as a colorist. But I did my best on this side to duplicate this side. It's a lot more vibrant on this side. I don't know if you guys can tell. The purples are just a lot more punchy because I actually learned a little more. And this one's more muted, but I think overall it's good. I've also done it's gotta be somewhere in here because I can feel it sticking. Did this one, Princess and the Frog. And I actually don't mind coloring in the patterns. Wasn't too bad. And this was black acrylic paint in the background. And then I coated the entire thing. I think I coated it with Mod Podge, and then it was like super sticky. So then I waxed my paper so I would be able to pull it apart from this one. Next one I did in here, this one with Baloo and Mowgli. As you can see, when I was at the beginning of my coloring journey, I was the type that thought they needed to color in every tiny little space. I've learned since then. Another one I did at the beginning of my coloring journey. This is Bambi, Thumper, and Flower. Very, very cute. I really don't like the sky because it's not blended very well, but now I know more and have more materials, I would do this differently. But since this is my first book, I would not replace it. This is a whip. I started Simba, never got to Mufasa. Don't know if I will get to Mufasa, but we will definitely give it a shot. Did this one with the Dalmatians. I didn't color the background, I just left it plain. This one with Scamp, I think is his name. He's the tramp's son. And I did him in an army color palette. It's kind of fun to do those kind of things, take different color palettes. This was my testing page to do different color palettes. So I just did different ones in these little dogs. Started Alice, didn't finish her. Maybe because that blanket seems a little intense, but it is what it is. Started these mice over here. Yeah, didn't get very far. I did finish Snow White though, and I've actually waxed over the top of this one too, so it doesn't stick. I didn't want any gel pen transfer as well. Started this one, didn't get very far. And then this is what I was talking about with you don't have to color every bit, you can color things as a whole. So this is Merida, obviously, with her brothers that are turned into bears. And so I colored the whole thing brown with Crayola Super Tip, and I just kind of shaded it, and the background is eyeshadow. And I did smear a little bit of this black when I put black gel pen there. I did my best to hide it, but that is that one. I don't think, yeah, that is all I've done in this book, which is pretty good. Next book I have here is Les Grands Classiques, Tome 7, Disney. This is by Hachihiro, and trying to see if I just went in order in this book. Yeah, so I've only done the two. So I've done Bambi and his mom, and then I just did Alice last month. So I just did two in this book. Plenty more to do, because I think there's like, I don't know, there's a lot of pages in this book. I'm sure if I look at the answer, there's 100 images in these. I also have Les Grands Classiques Tome 4, also by Hachihiro, and this one I kind of jumped around. So I did Abu. This was a buddy color with Downy buttons. And so the background was actually supposed to look different, but I decided I didn't want to do that. So I took gel crayons and colored it, and then I rubbed it with my finger to make it almost look like that goldy sand that was behind him when he tries to steal the treasure. So yeah, I've done Ariel here, and she's done, I actually colored her with the gel crayons as well. That's why it looks so smooth. And then I've done Lilo and Stitch, and I put washi tape around each one of these just to frame them off. And so that's the only 3 I've done in this book. Next book I have here, this is an image that I have colored myself. So this book is beautiful pictures to frame and color. So after you color it, it is perforated. You can take it and put it in the frame part of the front of this book so that you can display your work, like if you wanted to keep this book on your desk. And a friend actually picked this up for me at Ollie's because I don't have an Ollie's where I live. And yeah, let's see what I've done in this. This one, it's all sparkled gel pen, except for the sky is gelatos. Let's see what else. Oops. So I started this one. I was trying to see if I could use the Arteza toy markers and blend it out like watercolor, and this paper didn't like it, so I just stopped. Probably finish it another way, but that is the only ones that I've done in this one. So that one and those other 2. I really like this wolf one. Next book I have is a new book for me. It's Wild Soul Coloring Book by Grazia Salvo. And I haven't colored in this one because it is so new. The images are beautiful. Definitely one I would take my time and use pencils. Would be definitely a project for a few days or a couple weeks or something. So that is Grazia Salvo's Wild Soul. And this is the back side. And I'm not sure if you can still get this on Amazon, but for a limited time it was on Amazon. I think you can always get it on Etsy though. Next book I have here is Portraits, Disney Portraits by Hachette Heroes. Art Therapy, 60 images. And this basically has portraits of different Disney characters. Very fun. It makes me want to watch the movies. There's Baymax. Moana. I haven't colored any in this. I really should. I keep on saying I need to color in this, I need to color in this, but even if I don't get to it right away, they still are really beautiful to look at. I actually want to get some kind of folder or something to put these type of images in, because since it's block style, they're just glued in here, and I worry that it's just going to fall apart once I start working in it. Next one I have here is En Famille, so I think it means the family or something like that, by Hachette Heroes. Again, same style as the other one, and basically they're like family type of images. I like the ones with Lilo. It's good. Very fun. Pocahontas. I love that one. Take me forever. Maybe if I based it with alcohol markers, definitely would need a reference photo to get those colors right. The next one I have here is Disney Silhouettes, 60 Colorage Magiques, or Silhouettes Magiques is what it would be. This is Hachette Heroes as well. And I have colored in this one. Let me just find my page. It's been a while since I've opened this book, so don't know where it was like in the book. There it is. I did Monsters Inc. with Boo. I actually saw an image like this on Pinterest, kind of giving me inspiration, and so I went off of the inspiration of the image I saw on Pinterest, and I colored this one solely with Prismacolor pencils, and I did this 5/22 of 2019. I think I put, I have a white gelato called Ice. I put it over the top of Boo, so it's kind of like metallic-y. She's kind of metallic-y, if you can see that. It's not blended in very well, but it is what it is. So that is that one. This is Forest Girls coloring book. This is volume 1. So this one is not hardbound. This is softbound. And this one was given to me, I think, by Danielle. I think she gave it to me after we first met. And I was really scared to color in it for a while. But I buckled down and decided I really need to show my appreciation. Don't be a chicken, and color in it. So I did. I did this one. And I did it around fall time, so that's why it is fall colors. And I really like how it turned out. I think I have this one as my profile image for YouTube. So there is that one. Next one I have here is the newest release from A. Paul. So I don't know if this is Moments Wholly for Yourself. And I haven't colored in this one because obviously it's brand new and I just haven't. Oops. And I got it off of Etsy, so it came with this little freebie image. Just kept it in there. And then the last one on this shelf is my Coloring Kawaii Mandala Magic Volume 1, or Yippee Kawaii Yay, or something like that. Coloring book by Danny Banani of Fun Usual Suspects. And I'm just going to kind of flip so you guys can see all the ones that I've done, which I've kind of showed. So this is like test page, but I'm just going to color it just like normal. So this is the breakfast one. Dinosaurs. The forecast. Haven't done the pigs yet. School supplies. Fruit. This one is monsters. Like giving a full flip because I've done quite a few in here. I did the elves last month. Did the movie theater one. Did the sewing one, or crafts, I guess you could say. Did the fast food one. Forest Friends. Haven't done sushi. Haven't done llamas. Haven't done ice cream. Did the space one. And I think that's all I've done in this. Yeah. That is all I've done in that one. So that completes my shelf of large books or unusual size books, and also expensive ones too. There was a few pricey ones because they were hardbound, so I keep them on the nice shelf, I guess. And I want to thank everyone for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions on any of the books that were shown, just let me know. All of the Hachette Heroes ones, they may not be on Amazon anymore. You may have to go to Amazon UK to purchase those. And yeah, have a wonderful day. I will see you next collection video. And take care, guys. Bye.